Hey, everybody, welcome back. We've got another great quick hit for you with another great partner. We are live day 2 of the Infocomm show floor experience here at the HETMA booth C6023. Again, as always, bringing you all of the best products, content, and what is happening here at Infocomm. So really excited. And of course, we have some of our good friends back again.
Best friends.
Besties. We are besties. Everyone knows Epiphan Video, but Ron, George, please introduce yourselves. Tell people a little bit about the company as well.
Sure. So my name is George Burchell. I work on the marketing side at Epiphan, and really glad to be here and learn from everybody at the HETMA group about what's happening in higher education.
Awesome. Mr. Epstein.
Ron Epstein. I run higher education for Epiphan Video, and you asked a little bit about the company. We've been around for a while, but we are in this very sweet spot for higher ed right now. So in a way, we're almost a very higher ed focused company at this point, and developing solutions and partnering with our great friends in higher education.
Yeah, so we were talking before we hit record, and you were saying how much you feel higher ed has come out. So when they come by your booth, which is booth number C8719, what are the things they're saying to you and they're looking for, and how do you all address that as a company?
The most common thing I've been hearing, which is kind of fun, is somebody walking up and just saying, I want to talk to you. Usually, having worked at other companies, you're pulling people in. We have people coming to us, and we are their first stop at the show. Sometimes you have shows and you're waiting for traffic flow to hit your way by noon, 1 o'clock. We've been starting really right as the show started. It's been insanely exciting this year. And I feel higher education really came out, as we talked before. Obviously, there's buying cycles. Is this an effect of COVID? Because obviously 2020, 7 years later, are there refreshes coming, or is there just a buzz in the industry? Is Pro AV back?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It feels it, doesn't it? It feels like it this year. So George, to you, when people come by, what are those products that you're excited to show our vertical?
Well, it's interesting. I've noticed a shift in a lot of the higher ed community. It used to be they come up and they would say, yeah, I'm interested in learning about lecture capture or learning about how I can use video on campus and what that means. They don't really ask that anymore. It's more they're figuring out, okay, I already know I want this. It's how do I get my other people on campus to see the value in it? So that's usually the people. They're not questioning, do I want to capture this or that? They know that already. So they've kind of figured that part out. And now they're figuring out, how do I convince the people around us that it's incredible? And so some of the things that we've been talking about at the show actually empowers them in a lot of ways. So we have complemented our platform of hardware and our cloud with a new way to interface with it. So that, of course, is using your AI tool of choice. And why this is so interesting for people in higher ed is it brings a lot more value to the people who are doing that job, because suddenly you can ask questions and get answers to things you never thought you could before.
Yeah.
So for example, if you want to prove to your CIO that half the rooms that you built are not getting used, AI can help you figure that out and give you that report. And you can go, look, you built this whole wing, there's 30 rooms in it, and they're used 25% of the time.
Yeah.
So that's a big, stronger voice and more power, really, for the people running these spaces.
Yeah, and so one of the things, and that kind of hits on something, well, obviously you guys make great products from, the Pearl, Nexus, your cameras now and all that, but it's not just a device, it's a platform.
Correct.
Right? So talk a little bit about that.
I think that's a great question. So
I know that's why I'm the host.
I know you're a tremendous host. So why are we a platform rather than a product? So we first introduced Nexus 2 years ago at this show. So Frank at UNLV, he went all in on it. It's been an amazing ride with it. But at the end of the day, it's more than just the device. We also understand what's coming into the device. So the camera is the next iteration of it. We've always had something called Epiphan Edge, which gets you analytics from everything. You can go in, you can remediate. You've used it. Chris over here has used it. Everybody's used it. Now with the Agent Ready AV, we're actually putting the power in your hands, because one of the biggest things that I've heard is that I would love a report to be able to show management, a C-level. We are now showing you how things are used, and it extends to other devices plugged in to our stuff. So we're actually we're capturing the room more than just from a video perspective. We're actually capturing it from an analytics perspective.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us a platform.
I love that. I love that. And I think one of the things for me, because, if I'm leading my department, I only have so many staff. I only have so much time. I only have so much money. So what I need are products that I know can basically self-support themselves, right? And be able to take that and having that platform, having the management, being able to know I can do almost everything remotely, support, know that the things are, throw them off, don't throw it off the roof. But you can throw them off the roof and they still work.
Yes.
Like these things are, but that's what's important, right? When I'm having to now take things, not just take Frank's example, it's not a onesie twosie. I'm doing this across my campus, right? I'm having to scale and make that supportive. So now, kind of a last question, we kind of close this up. When you're talking to my peers, what are the pain points that they are coming to you with? And then how are you helping us solve those things?
What you hit on one right there, which is higher ed has built these incredibly capable but complicated workflows where you stitch together 30 different companies' equipment and you make this beautiful but very complicated thing, which means when you're trying to fix it, it could be anywhere in this stack. So it requires somebody who knows where everything was plugged in and set up. And so this Agent Ready AV means you don't need to know where it all works. You don't actually know how the sausage was made. You can ask the question and it will tell you that for you. And we've seen that with AI use in your personal life too. Like you can use it to understand more complicated systems, and it solves the pain point also of the labor challenges around AV where you're struggling to find these really experienced people. Now you have a tool that can work for less experienced people.
The way I like to put it is, and I kind of always sell our solutions this way, you guys are really busy.
Yeah.
You don't have time. You don't have time to learn everything. You don't have time to do everything. You guys are probably the most stressed out people I've ever worked with, because
thanks for that compliment. No.
yeah, but think about it this way. You have how many bosses?
Yeah.
It's not just administration. It's not just faculty. It's students. You are at the beck and call of every single person that is in the building in whatever role they are. Your responsibility is to make sure, much like a television production, much like sports or anything, everything goes off without a hitch. You are doing how many produced events, if you think of a class that way.
That's what it
how
is.
many produced events and how many buildings and how many days, it's in the thousands. So the thing is, our job is to make your job as less complicated as
Reduce
possible.
support tickets. That's what it should say at the top of our booth.
Just
Less support tickets.
Yep.
And we'd get all kinds of people coming.
And that's one of the things that you guys, that's why you've become such a trusted part of our vertical. So last and most important question, besides stopping by Booth C8719 to see you in person, how can people connect with you both and learn more about Epiphan?
Well, first place is epiphan.com. You can reach me on LinkedIn. Also, repstein@epiphan.com. George?
You got it. That's it.
Yeah.
Talk to Ron.
Yeah, talk to me.
Only talk to Ron.
Only talk to me. It's the best job security you can ever have. Don't talk to anybody else. But we've got great account managers. We have people. If you're ever looking to demo, don't be shy. If you have questions, don't be shy. We love questions. We love figuring out problems. We develop product in partnership with higher education. We don't look at schools as customers. We look at them as partners. So this whole show, all we've been doing is meeting with people and finding out how we can do things better, how we can service the higher education vertical even better.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you both for coming. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
And I everybody, make sure you go learn more. Go to epiphan.com. Make sure you go check them out at the booth if you are here at Infocomm 2026. Again, giving you another quick hit live from the HETMA booth at C6023.